Train the muscles, not the joints.
Welcome back to Natural Land Bodybuilding, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a question that was asked in the comment section on YouTube. So yeah, you guys make some funny comments, and sometimes you ask some questions, so I figured I might as well address this one question, which I've answered in other videos, but I'm going to answer it again because it is a relevant question, and I think it's a great way to show that you're thinking creatively, and I love that. You know, think creatively, not stupidly creative like CrossFit sometimes, you know, but thinking outside the box is just a great asset when it comes down to making gains in natural bodybuilding. You know, sometimes you just got to make your own trail. You know what I'm saying? You can't just walk the trail that's already beaten. You gotta choose another one. Hey, do the same trail as everybody else. You don't have to do that. You know, you can try a new one. Hi. Some prickles over there. Sometimes your own trail is not necessarily better, but it's worth a try. This one person asked me, they said, hey, listen, you know, I find it motivates me just to think about training one of my weak body parts for a whole month and then giving up training everything else just for a period of a month so I can concentrate on this one body part. Now, I have met people in the past who have done this and got some results. I do talk about this one guy I knew who injured his legs and he stopped training legs altogether and just trained upper body, and he got massive gains in his upper body where his upper body was plateaued for years. And as soon as he stopped training legs and then put all his resources of recovery towards his upper body training, he started to make results. So it stands to reason that if you have a really weak body part, such as your arms or maybe your shoulders or whatever it might be, that perhaps by not robbing the resources of recovery to go to other parts of the body, there may be a way that you can really push that one body part and use all of your recovery towards that body part, adapting and getting better. So I'm not saying this is the way to train your entire life, just picking a body part and just train that for a month or whatever. But at the same time, it is a worthwhile experiment to conduct for those of you who have never experienced any results with one part of your body and have always been hitting a wall. Like no matter what you do with your perfect training system and your nutrition and everything, you just seem to not be able to get results. The first thing I always tell people is adjust your range of motion. Find out, are you really hitting the muscle group you want to hit or not? Or are you hitting other muscle groups? Are other muscle groups taking control of that area? Are they basically taking over? And of course, try to find a creative way to training it. Maybe training that body part more frequently, or maybe training with higher volume. You know, all of these things are worthwhile experiments to conduct. And a lot of times they will break you free of a pattern of fanatical thinking around my training must go a certain way in order for a result to happen. Some people think that, you know, this training program has worked for me for all these different body parts, so it must work for every body part. Well, you know what? You might have been getting chest results, you might have been getting back results or leg results, but maybe your bicep results go by different rules. Maybe you need a different amount of volume or different type of weight or different type of range of motion. Maybe full range works great for your chest training, but maybe it just does not work for your bicep training. So this is what I'm trying to say is don't be afraid to break your own rules. And by choosing one body part to train for a month, that is a way of breaking your own rules for sure. You know, so I'm all on board with that. Do I think it's the most effective way? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, I can't really judge because each person is different. But if you really have hit walls all over the place, I think this is a worthwhile endeavor to try. Now I think it would be better to do for one of your big three body parts, such as chest, back, or legs, as an overall for the overall gains of the body. But like I said, if your shoulders or your arms are basically the weak link, or just your calves or something like that, maybe you just want to just train those little body parts and go from there. The advantage of training the big three body parts, such as chest and back and legs, is obviously that you get other body parts involved and that you'll be better able to maintain your gains in the other parts of your body throughout the month. But let's face it, sometimes when you're hitting a plateau in a certain area, you don't care about the gains in the other areas because those gains will come back really quick once you start training those areas again, and you just want to blast through a plateau that you're experiencing with one body part. So yeah, I think this is a valid technique. I think it's worthwhile or worth a try, especially for this reason. If it motivates you to train, like this one person commented, they said, hey, this just motivates them to train, then I say by all means give it a try. Why not, right? It is important for you to have that passion and that fire for the gym and that interest to show up. And whatever gets your ass through that front door is going to make a huge difference in how much results you get. And if you just are doing something but you feel really stagnant, sometimes just changing something up just for the sake of it and stepping out of your comfort zone or stepping out of your constant treadmill of doing the same thing over and over again is a great way to revitalize your motivation and your passion for training. So yeah, I hope this helps you out in your training. Thanks a lot for watching. If you need to get a hold of me, just go to naturalgallantbodybuilding.com, and thanks to the Patreon supporters, and take care for now. Mountain.